Hello there and welcome to my automated wood farming guide for Corekeeper. In this video I'm going to explain how wood farming in this game generally works, and I'm going to give you the automated builds of course as well. If you're not so interested in the details how wood behaves and all, and you just want to build that build the way it works, get that timestamp, it's down below, hop over to the chapter. But at the beginning of the video I want to explain what are we doing and how are we doing it. So to get wood automated, we need to put drills on it, because otherwise we need to slap those roots and we need to do things by ourselves. So what we're able to do here is to put one root thingy down here and put down a couple of drills like this. And now whatever direction the root would grow into, we would have a drill that would immediately break the root, and then it's only a matter of a little bit of conveyor belt, and then you can just drag everything around here. So just a little bit of wire, and then you have everything here automated. That is one method, but the problem is it would only be one root stem at a time, being operated by 4 drills at a time. This is many things, but not efficient. So what we want to do here to maximize the output is, of course, get as many wood seeds into a row as possible. Here we utilize a little bit about the mechanics of roots. Every root can grow into a grid of 5 on, can grow roots on a grid of 5 on 5. And if there is all squares are filled, obviously the root will grow to that square where we want it to, and that's the one connected to the drill. So in a nutshell, it would look something like this. Let's put this away. The basic idea of what we're doing would look like something like this, where we then have drills that just farm whatever comes out here. That's the idea. That's how it works. The thing here is, eventually, there will be only this field here free. Straight a little bit further. We can just dig away these here. It's very important to limit the amount of space around your farm, because you want to keep it as easy as possible. And yeah, this is basically what we are aiming for. This would lead to these tiles, the one I'm standing on. This one has access to all these roots. And since every root has its own timer when it grows, this grid I'm standing on has access to 8 roots. And this brings you quite often a proc. That's that. This is the basic scenario why we're doing what we're doing. So I'm going to show you next how things are working in practice. So first up, setting this thing up. The most efficient way, well, is to set up a little bit of a scenario like this. So we empty out the places where the seeds are ought to be, and then we're going to set up one seed here, water it, and then you wait until that seed has spread out its roots into all these directions here, because then you can plant out these center seeds. If you don't do it like this, you will have all manner of interferences with wood growing into the wrong places. This way, when we plot it out like that, I'm going to give you a finished example. You get yourself, without any problems whatsoever, a setup which will look like this. And then you can easily just set up the dirt blocks in there, hold them, and just fill in the seeds, wait 10 minutes, and then you have this maximum output situation that I documented. It will then look like something like this. This is the finalized version. It is one option how you can do it. How you arrange the drills is up to you. What's really important is that you have these lines here together. The backbone one here is not really, it could be ripped out and just be left open. That is no longer working onto anything except for this tile. But apart from that, what's happening now is this grid receives all the possibilities of these roots, and whenever one grows, the drills immediately break it. Then you have conveyor belts at the back carrying everything around. This is just what it is. All you need to do now to get more of that going is just to dig out the trenches like illustrated here, and then plant out a new backbone seed and expand on that. This is the beauty of this build. It is technically endlessly expandable, and it's pretty nice. The only thing you need to know is it doesn't work if you are too far away from it, because the game only keeps a certain area around the player alive. And as a last thing, I want to show you that you can... that mushroom is misbehaving. How you can automate also plank production out of this. So we're going to get ourselves a robot arm here and place it down like this. Then I'm placing down a little saw bench here. And as you see here, the location that you choose should be free of mobs, obviously explaining what we have here. So the robot arm will now pick up the planks and put it into the saw bench. And if you put now another robot arm here, like this, it'll even extract the finished product out of the saw bench. Let's put an energy generator right next to it to show what happens. And then you can just get yourself a piece of conveyor belt and put it down like that. And this way you get an automated source of planks. I mean, you can arrange it to your own liking, whatever you do. These are the basics. I have in my... I've looked around and I haven't found a easier or better build. I hope I have illustrated the steps in between good enough for you to get along with. I really did my best. Ah, here comes one. And yeah, it's a wonderful way of getting your stuff just automated. And as you see there, since electricity spreads for free, one power generator can power up a lot of machines, and therefore arrange it to your own liking. But it really makes the grind easier, doesn't it? This farming concept also works with all manner of different wood types. Just beware that the other wood types need a different soil to grow in. Speaking about soil, if you put down any soil like stone or stuff where you can't plant root seeds into, you can also cut off the roots from growing. What's that? It's also worth noting. But apart from that, roots don't break conveyor belts. They don't break any machines. I have thoroughly experimented that through. My wife has experimented that through with me together. We both have found no occasion where root growth has broken any machines. So if that was ever a thing happening, it's now fixed out of the game. So that's that. Enjoy your automated wood farming. I have nothing more to say about that. Feel free in the comment section to add in anything that you want to add, because it's a sandbox game. This is just one build that you can run. It's not the best or the only build you should run. If you want to experiment around, it's the best thing you can do, because that's what these games are out for, creativity and the like. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, consider subscribing, and check out the description box where you can find lots of links towards supporting the channel, which would be awesome if you did, and all the other things that I do. A Discord of mine if you want to have a chat or boast with the cool builds that you have found for a better wood farm. I'd be absolutely delighted to see them and even feature them if you'd want to. Now, enough of the talk. Thanks for being around. Thanks for watching the video up until the very end, and see you all next time.